Surrey closed in on the LV County Championship second division title after some domination by the Curran brothers. Tom with a 7-wicket haul as the visitors to the Kia Oval, Northamptonshire, were forced to follow on before they recovered magnificently second time out. The penultimate morning of this match began with Surrey on 378 for 8, with Sam Curran on 52, a career best score he was soon adding yet more runs to. Gareth Batty then took his side past 400 for maximum batting bonus points with some meaty shots, which brought him 27 runs in a 56-run partnership for the 9th wicket, with Curran, who was again mightily impressive. Batty's cameo was brought to an end by Maurice Chambers, who won a clear LBW, and after Curran had taken his personal tally to 61, Matt Dunn was bowled by a turner from Graham White. It then became the Curran show, Tom striking first in his third over to have Ben Duckett taken behind by Gary Wilson for 4 with 11 runs on the board. Tom was in business again in his 6th over, Northants on 37 for 2 when Alex Wakely became an LBW victim after making 16. Sam Curran then switched ends, replacing his older brother and finding some swing with his 6th delivery to have Rob Newton out in the same way for 20. Dunn was given 4 overs and was then replaced by the returning Tom, who had Josh Cobb edging behind only for the bowler to have overstepped. He soon put that behind him though, and in his next over, he first saw Rob Keogh edge a drive to Jason Roy in the slips. And then 3 balls later, he won another leg before decision to bag his 70th championship wicket of the season, sending Adam Rossington on his way for a duck. Northamptonshire left on 66 for 5. After lunch, it was Sam who struck first, David Murphy using the inside edge of his bat to give Wilson some more work to do behind the stumps. Tom then bagged his 5th 5-wicket haul of the summer as White shouldered arms to the wrong delivery from a 20-year-old who appears to get better in each game he plays. He'd already bagged figures of 7 for 20 in a match with Gloucestershire this summer, and he now had 6 for 27 on this occasion, as Azarella was also bowled in the same over without scoring. Cobb was the only man who stuck around for any length of time. He at least took the total into 3 figures, only to then watch Sam Curran swing one back into Chambers to trap him in front for a duck. Tom then saw the back of last man Rory Kleinfeld, who was batting with a runner, to finish with figures of 7 for 35, his younger brother taking 3 for 46, and it was the first time that 2 brothers had taken all 10 wickets in a championship innings since 1950. Northamptonshire were all out inside 30 overs for 110, and they were following on 300 runs behind, and just 3 balls into their second innings, Newton was on his way again. More movement from Tom, giving him an 8th wicket in hardly any time at all. At this stage, it looked as if Surrey would have the second division title trophy in their paws before the day was through. Some effort, given that the first day of this match was lost to the weather, but Duckett had other ideas. Even given their ages, the Curran brothers must have started to tire, and the left-handed opener began to take advantage. Duckett is a man who likes to feel bat on ball. What made the Currans' performance even more special was that the other Surrey bowlers found very little either in the air or from the pitch to help them, and Wakely stuck with his partner until tea, which was taken with the visitors faring a little better this time on 79 for 1 in their second innings. The final session proved what an extraordinary effort it had been earlier on from the home team, as not a single wicket fell. Duckett completed a 50 off only 50 balls, that being his 9th 4. He's another 20-year-old, like the older Curran, who's had an excellent season. The mood had changed, and when Sam dropped in 2 short, Wakely pulled him for a 6. On the way to his own half-century, which was made off 85 deliveries. The Northants skipper had struck that maximum and 9 other 4s to get to his mark. Batting had suddenly become very easy in what was an extraordinary day of cricket. The rest of it saw Wakely and Duckett bat as if they didn't have a care in the world, the events of earlier on completely forgotten. Wakely played some clever shots to find the gaps in the field, treating this at times more like a one-day game really. he will see this as an opportunity to at last make a really big score in his career. Duckett has done that a few times already, and by the close he'd got to his 400 of the summer. Not bad for a man who didn't come into the side for a while. He's made the opener's spot his own now, and he was at three figures here off 123 balls, the sum of his 19 fours. By the close he'd made 116 and Wakely 93, the two adding 223 runs for the second wicket after Newton had been dismissed without a run on the board. Northamptonshire then begin the last day of the season, still 77 runs behind, but feeling a lot better about life.